Hello YouTube, this is the President Michael again, back with another video. Unfortunately, I didn't get any new autographs in today, no TTMs or anything. So again, I thought I would show you some more blasts from the past. I've been getting a lot of feedback on this, and a lot of people like seeing them. So that's why I'm gonna keep showing them as long as you keep wanting to see them. Okay, first book I want to show you, called The Winning Run: Another Life Lessons from Baseball by Dan Bowen and Ed Diaz. Sadly, it's not signed by either of them, but it is autographed by somebody. And this book only cost me $1. It's autographed by Ernie Harwell. He's a Hall of Fame broadcaster, and he's deceased now, but he used to broadcast for the Detroit Tigers. Fortunately, well, you can see that. I did get his autograph through the mail many years ago. I seen him in person, spring training, but excuse me, but I wasn't able to get his autograph. All right, this is the Oklahoma Story by F. Stanley. Now let you see. It looks like it used to be a library book. Now, this is supposed to be autographed by him. This is supposed to be his signature. Don't know if it really is, but I paid very little for this book, so I'm not going to be complaining. With these older books that are not that popular, it's going to be hard to be able to find a comparison. Alright. This is For Old Timer's Sake by Clarence Siringo Adams. And these are all former library books. Bought these all from the same seller at the same time. This is Little Town West of Pecos, 1909 by Clarence S. Adams. Looks like these came from their former library books for the El Alamogordo Public Library in New Mexico. I don't know why you can see that. I gotta do some of this light. It was better. I had a light burned out, and I put it in, and ever since then, I think it's been a little bit harder for you guys to see the autographs from. Let me know what you think, if you can see it pretty well or not. All right. Here's another one, the El Rio Abajo, and this one is by Gilberto Espinosa, Taibo Chavez, and Carter Wade. It is signed by Taibo Chavez, and there's a little note here that said he was a New Mexico State Senator. Okay. Oh, here's one book, and I know Zane Savage is going to like this one because, you know, Zane Savage is really a big fan of this guy. I mean, they're so close, they're like blood brothers. There it is. Another Sean Hannity book. And I had this book for a long time. I actually bought it off his website like 10 years ago. There it is. Signed by Sean Hannity. And he has a show on Fox. He used to do it with Alan Combs. It used to be Hannity and Combs. Now it's just Hannity. Alright, here's the different Dick Morris books I have. One time I like to get an entire collection of all of his. He has a lot of books. First one is Off With Their Heads: Traitors, Crooks, Obstructionists in American Politics, Media, and Business. Condi versus Hillary, the next great presidential race. And actually, that would have been a great race. Both Hillary, you got one thing you got to say for Hillary and Condi. They're very smart women. Of course, obviously, I would have supported Condoleezza Rice. Okay, it looks like we're getting some technical difficulties. Trying to do this because I think it's better with the light. Yeah, a little bit. Still too bright in here. Alright. This is Fleeced. With a very long part, longer part of the title. I won't read it all to you. Now these are just signed by Dick Morris. None of them are signed by his wife, who co-wrote it with him, Eileen McCann. These are the official. A lot of these are the official publisher's edition. You can't see that very well. It was the glare. I have to do something about that. Here is Catastrophe. Another Dick Morris book. Okay. Now, here is 2010 Take Back America. You can't see that one hardly at all. Sign that one, red pen right there. And this is Revolt. And signed by Dick Morris. This is all the Dick Morris books I have right now. Okay, I thought I would switch things up a little bit and start to show you some of my TTMs from the last year or so. The first one here is Rick Dale, who was on Rick's Restorations. Again, it's going to be a little hard to see. He sent me this photo. He might have signed an index card for me too, and he wrote me a letter. So he seems to be sending out preprints now. I would love to get his business card. If anybody watches this video, if you live near Las Vegas and you wouldn't mind stopping down and getting his business card for him, maybe even getting it autographed, I would greatly appreciate it. I haven't been able to get one yet. Now this is from Seth MacFarlane, the guy who created Family Guy, among other things. When I first got this, oh, I was so excited. I thought this was real and everything. Unfortunately, it's not. You know, the Brian picture and the autograph here is pre-printed. The To Michael and the date and the edition number here was filled in by hand. You can look in the back and you see what is actually done marker and what's not. So, sadly, it's fake. I wish this was real. I guess you'll send out real ones for a while. Probably got too many stopped. This photo here is signed by Lawrence Luckinbill. You might remember him from Star Trek. He was Spock's father. Or not father, brother. You know, the guy who played Spock's father, he passed away in, I think in the 90s. Here is John Billingsley. He played Dr. Phlox in Enterprise. Oh, I should probably take these out of the thing. You might be able to see them better. Let's see. Not really. It's that glare. I gotta do something with this light eventually. It's there. Now here is a playbill that I got. I don't got too many of these. I really need to start writing for more. They're really cool. That I wrote to Tony Goldwyn He was in a ton of movies. I was always a huge fan of his, and I asked him to send me one, and he signed it right there. So I'm very happy to get that. This is a little tough to get his autograph. Here is a photo signed by Captain Kirk himself, William Shatner. Got this through the mail. I've heard from people who met him that he's a real, well, let's be kind, say jerk. So I'm not too sad I never met him. You know, I still would like to. This is Tom Sullivan. He works on a lot of different special effects for different movies, like the Evil Dead movie. He drew me a little sketch, and he wrote me a letter. He signed an index card for me too. Okay. Here is an inaugural prayer card that Rick Warren signed. It's of when he did the prayer for Obama's, what was it, January 2009 inauguration. It's signed right here. You can see it. Not too well. I have to take out that light bulb again. Saw things better before. Oops. Let's see. Okay, we still got a little bit of time. This photo is autographed by David Early. He was like Dawn of the Dead. Isn't that cool? Alright, this one is not a real favorite of mine. This is Ed Lauter, and he was in a ton of movies. Like the movie, well, I'll let you look it up, but he was in a whole bunch of them. But I remember when he was in that one movie with Charles Bronson. The name escapes me at the moment. But you should recognize him. And see, this one might be able to show better since this isn't photo paper. Signed it there. You see, yeah, I signed it there. And wrote me a nice long letter. Which was pretty cool. And this one I got a kick out of. This is from Mary Birdsong, an actress. And she wrote here on my photo, along with her signature, "If you sell me on eBay, I'll kick your ass." Her little smiley note. And this little notepad thing she wrote here, "Not for sale, thank you." Isn't that great? I thought that was so cool. She wrote a little letter in the back. Gotta quit soon. This is gonna be reaching 15 minutes soon. And I still don't know if I'm affected by that limit. Here's Brad Meltzer's Decode It. Sign it right here. Yeah, you see it right there. And in the back here is a letter that Mike Carlin wrote to me. He's a main editor at DC Comics. I also got a photo from him years and years and years ago, and he sent me a couple of his business cards. Okay, that's past 14. This will probably be the last one for now. This is Doris Day. Now, I've heard a lot from a lot of people. A lot of people think what she sends out are fakes. I don't know. I'm gonna just say it's in the middle, whether it's not or whether it's hers or not. But it's still a cool photo, so I'm not gonna complain. Okay, I think that, yeah, because I'm gonna be reaching 15 soon, and I'm not gonna have time to do the next one. Put below what you think of this. If you like it, please like it. If you don't, that's great too. And I look forward to speaking to you again. Alright, this is the President Michael, and this is for 11/9/12. 12. Thank you. Goodbye.